Good morning, everybody. I'm about to take the dogs out for a walk, so I thought I'd take you with me because it's been a while since we've had a chat. I'm camping out at the Alabama Hills. It's gorgeous, but I need to put all my sun garb on, like these sleeves to protect my hands and arms and my very unattractive but necessary sun hat, because even though it's March, summer is upon us. I've been trying to go back to Nevada to see my kids in southern Nevada, and the temperatures were in almost at 100, and they're in extreme heat warning. So I'm hanging low at the Alabama Hills. It's been better here, only in the 80s, but it's crazy. The summer heat is here. Ooh. Huh. This is the Alabama Hills. I've really enjoyed staying here. It's been so quiet most of the time, and the way the BLM has this area kind of mapped out is there's designated dispersed camping spots, so you just can't camp anywhere. I guess they're trying to keep down the crowds and protect the landscape, which I really love, because look at this camp spot. It is huge. And I do have neighbors over there, but they're all the way over there, that van. And there's another camp spot at the end of the road that I was in originally, but it's not level, so it's very unlevel. So I was there one night, and not very pleasant to be that unlevel, even though I tried my best with my levelers. There's only so much you can do. And there was a van down here, and as soon as they left, I booked it down here before anyone else got the spot, because there are constantly people looking for spots. But even though it's such a popular area, it's just gorgeous and peaceful and beautiful. Now, I'm going to tell you a story about my camp spot. So it is a very big camp spot, I'll give you that. And there's quite a ways, I mean, you have to drive to get down there. Well, the other night, it's like 11 o'clock at night, and I heard a car coming up this road, which isn't unusual because people are looking for camp spots even late at night. And this was a Friday night, so more popular. And I hear this car, and it doesn't stop, and it keeps going, because normally, all these camp spots were taken. So you come down, it's not very far, and then they turn around and leave. Well, this one kept going, and the dogs were barking. So I go out in my pajamas. I walk out, and there is a car right next to my camper. And I was like, oh, I got so surprised. I did not expect that. And this couple gets out of the car, and I'm just flabbergasted, because I don't know, that's kind of a rule. If someone's in a camp spot, you don't just come snuggle next to them and start setting up camp, unless you ask them, and so they're getting out of their car, and the dogs are barking, and I'm like, are you gonna camp right there? And the guy's like, yeah, is that okay? And I was kind of taken off guard, in hindsight, I should have told them to come really down this area to camp, but not right next to me, because I knew. And anytime they closed the door or made a noise or talked, the dogs would start barking at them. But I was just, I don't know. I guess I was in disbelief. I mean, they seemed like a nice couple. They were just a couple maybe in their late 20s, 30s. So I said, okay, that's okay. But I wasn't really okay with it because they were invading my peace, right? And then he says, well, we'll be out before sunrise. So I was like, okay. So they did leave at 7, but, you know, it was a challenging night because the dogs did bark at them because they slept outside on a camping pad. And, you know, if somebody's car camping, they're in and out of their car, they're closing the door. And at night when it's so quiet here, it sounds like the doors are slamming and the dogs are barking at them. I don't know. What do you guys think? You think that's weird that somebody just came into my camp spot and camped? But they were gone by a little after 7, so all was okay. In hindsight, I should have like walked out with my bear spray. But let me know what you guys think about that whole situation. And another story. Yesterday, right in this area, now I'm afraid to walk past it, there was a rattlesnake. And on the way in the morning, when we were walking, I took a video of the rattlesnake. Come on, let's go around. Let's go around. Oh, okay, alive? Stop. Wow. Ah. Are you alive? I'm not going to touch him. I think he might be dead. Oh my god. What kind of snake is that? Okay. Come on, people, let's go. Ah! And then in the evening, we went for our walk. On the way back, Lilo almost stepped on the rattlesnake. And this snake was not happy. Curled up, started hissing at Lilo. Oh my god. Ron was totally freaked. We had to like go and walk in the bush to get away from him. Yeah, that was scary. I'm afraid. I'm afraid because the snake was right over here. Lilo wants to go right over there again. She remembers. No, Lilo, don't go over there again. We don't know. We don't know where that snake is. Don't go over there again. Now, I did not even know this area existed. I was driving back to Vegas and I put into AI, where is there a gorgeous natural spot to stop and disperse camp on the way there? Gave me a few places, like, what's the big trees? Sequoia National Park, Death Valley. But then it also gave me Alabama Hills. And I'm like, oh, that's interesting. I've never heard about Alabama Hills. And maybe you guys have, but it's, oh my God, now I'm afraid. Every time they go into the bush, there's going to be a rattlesnake. It's an area where they filmed a lot of movies. Now, I guess that's a thing. People drive around. There's even a road called Movie Road. And people drive around and go to these areas where they filmed movies like Gunga Din, Dingo, Unchained. I did see that movie. I think that movie was one of them. You can tell I'm not really thrilled about that, but it is interesting because it's just a beautiful area, like all these unique rock formations. And then you got the beautiful Eastern Sierras in the background. So I can see where this would be really popular to film movies. I don't like this. People, like, I don't know why. I just think they're in the wilderness and they can just leave their dog crap there. That's a pet peeve of mine. It's like, it still stays there, people. It doesn't disappear. Or I can see if they're in the back country and nobody's walking there, but they leave their dog crap just where everybody's walking. I try to pick my dog crap up, and that is one of the BLM rules, to pick up your dog crap, but a lot of people, I notice, camping on BLM, they don't. They just leave it. Okay, I'll stop complaining. There are only about 47 dispersed campsites, so they're very clearly marked at where you can park and where you can't. Oh man, there's a lot of these little tiny mice around here too. So Lilo is after them. Lily, look at that gorgeous flowers. Wow. Wow, it's just stunning around here. And there are established campgrounds. One is right down the road called Turtle Creek. It's $10 a night, and it's just boondocking, basically. There's no services except for a vault toilet, supposedly garbage, water, and dump. I went there to see if I can get some water and throw out some trash, and there was no water and I couldn't find the trash, so I had to go into town to do that. But town is not very far. It's like 11 minutes, so I would definitely come back to this area. I think it's beautiful and it's different than a lot of places I camp at, because there are people here. I mean, right over there, people rock climb, which is really cool. But then you still do have your privacy. I guess you can bury your dog's poo. It's also an option that some people do not take advantage of. These leashes, always getting tied up at leashes. See, they're used to these retractable leashes. It gives them a little bit of freedom, because I rarely take them off of the leash, because a friend of mine's dog was carried away by a coyote and killed, and coyotes are all over here. So, and then once Ron in Nevada was almost carried away by an owl. The owl came twice and tried to grab his harness and carry him away. And thank God he was on a leash. He was oblivious to it. I was freaking out. If something happened to them and it was because I took them off of a leash, I would feel really, really, really bad. That's where the rock climbing is. So you can see there's a van there. And there's some people rock climbing. Cool. I would love to do that. I've done it on cruise ships. But that's about it. But out here, it's safe. Yeah. I'm going to do that sometime. So here is one of the camp spots. Right, Bailey pooped. Hold on. Let me get it. See me dog, pick up dog poop. Hold on, guys. Okay. So here is one of the camp spots. This one's pretty level, but it seems like you get a lot more visitors here because it's in a more open area right next to the rock climbing. And you have to look for one of those signs. I saw this spot, but frankly, that person over there scared me. You can see that car over there. They like hooked up this line. If you can see the line that went across so that nobody else could go up there. And then they have just been there the whole time that I've been here. kind of concerned me. I didn't want to be camping right next to them. I felt like they could be a fugitive from justice or something. Now they're like looking at me because I have a camera. All right, let's keep going. They might have a shotgun. All right, come on, guys. Whoa, probably not smart, right? This area is really beautiful with these really interesting rock formations. I'm looking to see if that person that was camping alongside that rock is coming after me. They're not, but they obviously knew I was filming them because they got into their truck and turned on the lights and was kind of giving me the stink eye. Sometimes, you know, I forget. People don't really like to be filmed, especially if you're a fugitive from justice. It just kind of gives me the willies. like who sets up a camp spot and then they're like tucked behind the rocks and then they put these like fancy rope system on as like a booby trap. Like, oh, creepy. Lots of interesting smells for the dogs. Lots of critters. Yep, that guy's booby trap is down. Oh, you can still see the rope over there. And he hightailed it out of there. Okay, going past Mr. Snake's hiding spot. He's over here somewhere. This is their habitat. But they are dangerous. I really should get like a snake venom kit for my dogs. And probably for me too. But I'm more concerned about the dogs. Okay, we made it past the spot where he was. But he could be in any spot, right? False sense of security. They're everywhere. I want to tell you guys, this pet Genie is a lifesaver. I always had a problem with my pet bags because I'm not near a trash can. And what are you going to do with them? This thing, I can keep it in the truck and I don't smell any poo. It's just amazing because before I tried to rig up different things, nothing worked. This thing works. So now I'm gonna, wow, it's hot. Whew. Rebound for a few minutes. Then I have to do some editing. I've been working on my new channel that I told you guys about, the Rebounding Nurse, and it's been a process. I've never done a channel like this, and you know, I kind of have to get over my imposter syndrome because I was a fitness instructor when I was in the Navy, but that was almost 40 years ago. So I feel like I'm getting better. I'm kind of getting over it, but I feel like, you know, I'm 61 years old. You know, I still have flabby arms. I'm still not perfect. Never be perfect. But, you know, and who am I to be an exercise instructor or to have a fitness channel? But I don't know. Saying it out loud really helps me. So thanks, you guys. Because, like, why not? You know, it doesn't matter. People like to see real people. And as a nurse, I'm just guiding people into another way, another tool to age with vibrancy and make yourself less of a risk to falls and chronic disease and injury. So what's wrong with that? I'll leave the link to the channel. I'll probably have that video up either today or tomorrow. But it would mean the world for me if you guys would go and subscribe. I think I have a few subscribers just from telling friends, but I'm not up to 10 yet. I'm still working on a few videos for the camper channel. One is about going to Los Algodones, Mexico for my dental and for the dog's vet. And I had this video all filmed. I started editing it, and then that cartel hit happened in Puerto Vallarta. And I was like, is this really the right time to put this video out? But I'm going to put it out because I'm working with Blue Eddie on that. So that'll be out before the end of March. I'm so glad you guys are here with me. Thank you so much for being here, for supporting me. It means so much to me. And I'll see you on the next one.